Simon says, Google it. For those of you who grew up in the 80s and/or 90s of the last century, you may remember a fun childhood game called Simon Says. We sat around in a circle and obeyed the magic color wheel in a fast-sapped round-type competition to slap the colors which it demanded. Simon Says was a wheel made up of 4 primary colors: yellow, blue, green, and red. If you will. Now, fast forward to today, and how ironic there is a similar color wheel staring back at us as we bow down to its command. Remove all you have been programmed to believe and were taught or brainwashed, or franly never told. For a moment, what if Simon actually means the moon? What if this was part of a programming ritual inscribed into our reality by our invisible controllers to obey the moon or Simon? Take a closer look at the Google logo. What do you see? Look familiar? What I have learned through much research over the years is in fact that colors are symbolic to the elite controllers of the world. They offer some sort of hidden meaning or code which they can gesture towards each other through movies, advertisements, flags, and logos. For us, blue represents cold and red is hot. Considering everything is an inversion in this upside-down clown world, I would not be surprised if blue is hot and red is cold. One thing I am certain of is there is a connection to the Luciferians as well as to Moloch, which appear to be separate factions under one umbrella, and ultimately all are Saturnian in nature, or ultimately satanic, if you will. The controllers love the fact that the little bitty human is ignorant of these symbolic meanings. However, they use this in their subliminal messaging mind control methods. They often use yellow and red for fast food, and you will not find a news program without a vivid blue backdrop. Also, blue was widely used in the program Severance. The bright blue walls in the offices of Lumon. Also, in the film Leave the World Behind, the opening scene in this apocalyptic movie was the backdrop of a bright blue wall in the bedroom of 2 main characters. This was not by chance. Then again, nothing Hollywood does ever is. Also, we see bright blue glaring at us in the House of Democrats and bright red representative of the Republican House. These are 2 factions under the House of Satan. Furthermore, the colors hold a frequency, and this color frequency has a hypnotic effect on the human, hence the reason is so important in advertising. Also, let's examine the name of the game, Simon Says. With little research, even the first-level truther should know by now that Mon is really moon. Money, monopoly, monogamy, Monday month, monetary monolith, all stem from moon. My theory is names also represent the moon, Simon being a prime example. Simon Says actually means the moon says. Now, fast forward to now, and we have Google, the nearly exact same color wheel, and once again we obey its commands. Is it possible that this was hidden knowledge of the controllers? Considering there is no time, I believe these 2 color wheels were pre-planned and embedded intentionally and similarly with total intention and without mistake. Not too unlike a Mandela effect, another example of patterns repeating just like our false scripted history. It's more than irony. Don't believe me? Simon Says, Google it. Hold a frequency. Gauge secretly. The colors Google it!